Top Notch Entertainment and Cliff Love present Comedy Night, 30 and above with ID. Cliff Love's birthday celebration. Music mixed by the area's top DJs, DJ Shaky and DJ Tavon, featuring R&B sensation Diane Starr and comedian IMD. It's Comedy Night at the Queen City Elks Lodge, 230 Catherine Street, Salisbury, Maryland. For more information, contact her at 410-422-6998. Doors open at 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Limited early bird tickets available. $25 including dinner. More at the door. Comedy Night.
Saturday night, March 25th.
Hey, Tri-State area, do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV, but you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit? Then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Pathstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Pathstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856-283-0066. Pathstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
The Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media is powered by Burger Bar. Some of the fresh, best, healthiest burgers in the city. Head down to 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey, or you can call that number at 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week. The Burger Bar, some of the freshest and healthiest and best burgers in the tri-state. Burger Bar, 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey. You can call the number 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week, and yes, they do deliver.
All right, good morning out there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Good morning. Good morning out there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Good morning. be echoing because of this. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, I'm on 8. Let's see which one you're on, because I think I'm on the wrong. I think you're on the wrong one. You can hear me still? Yeah. Okay, because I didn't hear you. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I just heard it. Yeah, but how's that sound? Does it sound clear as well? Sounds low. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. That's better. 7 and I'm on 8. Yep, we're on 7 and I'm on 8. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning out there. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment and sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. It is a Make Money Monday, so welcome to the show. If you have a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments this morning. We would love to give your business, your company, or your organization a big shout out this morning. We need you to go ahead and get in our comments this morning so we can give you a big shout out. Again, it's a Make Money Monday. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023. We want to thank you guys for tuning into the show. Thank you for your patience with us during last week. We had a few days off trying to get the studio back in order from some of the things that was going on last week. So we're definitely getting some things together. So we want to thank you guys for your patience with us on the show this morning and last week, that is. But those of y'all that are tuned into the show, please share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Dotson is in the building. What's good, Dotson?
Nothing at all, man. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone had a great and blessed weekend.
Yeah, it definitely was an interesting weekend, to say the least, Dotson. I had a lot going on this weekend, but not a lot going on, if you know what that means.
Going on?
I had a lot, but not a lot, if you know what that means.
That's like saying,
we'll talk about it in weekend review. But
okay.
I had some stuff going on this weekend.
You always got stuff going on.
I'll get into it this weekend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned into the show, welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Please share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you tuned in this morning to the Wake Up Show with IMD. It is a Make Money Monday. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023. All right, so as we do each and every morning before we start the show, we like to start it with our weather forecast. for today? Today's weather forecast. Now, I'm going to give you the weather forecast for the tri-state area. If you live in Chicago, if you live in Detroit, if you live in Florida, you can give us your weather forecast. But if your ass live in Cherry Hill, you don't need to give us your weather forecast because I'm about to give it to you. Today's weather forecast for the tri-state area, sunny, high of 52, low of 31, no precipitation tonight. So there's no rain, Dotson. And happy first day of spring. Happy first day of spring, Dotson. Happy first day.
It's not spring till 12 p.m.
12 p.m. All right, Dotson. We'll be off air by then.
Thank you.
So at 12 o'clock, we'll be,
It'll be spring.
it'll be springtime at 12 o'clock.
I guess it would be nice if it warmed up.
Man, it was cold this morning.
It was cold fucking last.
Oh.
It was cold last night.
Yeah, it was cold last night. Last night it did drop. Them temperatures did drop last night. But it is 12 o'clock. We get the first day of spring. So this winter flew by. That's because we ain't get nothing.
That's right. We ain't really getting nothing.
We ain't getting no
But
snow.
I was watching Action News. I think it was Saturday, and the meteorologist he said, "Hey, but don't say nothing yet.
Don't say nothing yet.
We still got a chance.
We still got a chance. Yeah, it might snow in April. The way things are, who knows, man?
Yeah, in this freaky ass world.
Yep. So it's time for the weather forecast for the tri-state area. It's going to be sunny, high of 52, low of 31, 0% chance of precipitation is expected tonight. So there is your weather forecast. Hit them straight golf. San Antonio is 41, low of 41, high of 59. Ain't nothing. San Antonio, Texas is nice too. Texas is nice, period.
Yeah.
They got the Riverwalk in San Antonio, right?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, San Antonio. Charles Barkley talks about them bad. He can't stand it. He says all a bunch of fat white women there. Charles Barkley says that allegedly. I ain't never said it.
Hey, I don't know, man.
He said ain't nothing in San Antonio but the big fat white women. Charles Barkley said this, man. Not me. I didn't say it.
I can't agree to that.
Well, that's what he said. He used to talk junk about San Antonio.
I found a couple bunnies down there.
A couple of them?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
The Riverwalk is nice.
The Riverwalk is nice. I was there. My cousin lives in San Antonio.
Mine too.
Yeah. So
hit him straight golf.
Hit him straight. Yeah, he's in the comments. Hit him straight golf is in the comments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give us the weather where you live. If you live in Colorado, if you live in Chicago, you live in Florida, go ahead and give us the weather forecast. My man Lynn says Fort Lauderdale is 59 degrees right now. That's cold for Florida. It's 59 in Fort Lauderdale. That's because it's still early, right? Mm-hmm. That's pretty cold in Florida, isn't it? 59 degrees.
I guess you can call it cold.
I mean, it is the morning, so. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. Allergy season. I didn't want to take no medicine this morning because I'll be in here groggy as hell. I took something last night, though. My allergies start kicking up like the third week of March, goes into April, May, and in June, I'm a little bit better, back to myself. But those first 3 months, boy, goodness, boy, my daughter was cracking up this morning how many times I sneezed. She's like, Dad, you gonna sneeze again? I said, yeah. I'm about to sneeze right now, y'all. Hold on, I'll be back. Again, this isn't COVID or a cold. This is allergies.
Sound like a damn elephant. Damn.
You know what's so funny, Dawson? Me and my daughter both have allergies, right? You know I got a dog now, right?
Oh, shit.
How about this nigga walking around the house sneezing yesterday?
The dog?
Yeah. My daughter's like, Dad, does the dog got allergies too? I said, hey, maybe he takes after us.
They get everything we get.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what it is because he's sneezing too. We all sneezing because of allergy season.
Well, he is what his master's is.
Yeah, you're right. Lynn writes, yes, it's 59 in Florida, but it won't. It starts like that. Yeah, but it won't start like that. That's cold. Yeah, that is cold. That is cold. But those of y'all that are watching on Instagram, you can get over.
Well, that'll help.
So Lynn said 73 will be the high today down in Fort Lauderdale. That's still nice. That's nice weather there. 73.
That'll help with that curfew they're gonna hit them with.
Oh, we're going to talk about that, right? The big thing that took place. All right, so it's time for birthday shout-outs. Birthday shout-outs. This is the portion of the show where we celebrate birthday shout-outs. Hey, you may know somebody celebrating a birthday today. Feel free to put it in the comments. Maybe it's not your birthday, but maybe it's your auntie, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your co-worker, your bestie, whoever it is. Feel free to put their name in the comments. We'd love to give them a big happy birthday shout-out.
We a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your We a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your We a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your We a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your We a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout out on your birthday. Birthday, it's your Earth Day. It's your We a brand new fly shirt day. It's your celebrate party and flirt day. It's the Winger Club shout out on your birthday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for birthday shout-outs. Those of y'all that are watching on the YouTube page, thank you for tuning in. Please share the show with your family and friends. Let them know you tuned into the Wake Up Show this morning. It is time for birthday shout-outs. I got a special birthday shout-out this morning. Y'all know I don't normally do birthday shout-outs. I forget everybody's birthday. But this morning, I can't forget the woman that gave me birth. I can't forget her birthday. She gave me life. Today is my mother's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. So give a big shout out to my mother, my beautiful mother, Diana Howard Merritt, celebrating her birthday. Diana Howard Merritt Games. Her name is like a law firm. Shout out to my beautiful mother celebrating her birthday today. Give you a quick story on my mother's birthday. I'm not going to give y'all her age. My mother was born in a snowstorm on March 20th. And then she was taken to the hospital the next day with my grandma. And on her birth certificate, it says that she was born on March 21st. But she was really born March 20th. So what she does is she celebrates her birthday for 2 days, March 20th and March 21st. Now, my mother and my aunties and some of her friends are cruising right now. They left for a cruise, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday of last week. They're going to be stopping in Belize, Honduras. There's another spot they stopping in. So big happy birthday to my beautiful mom, celebrating her birthday today. You're watching, Mom. I love you. I thank you so much for breathing life into me, for giving me life. I thank you for all you've done for me and my siblings, and I wish you nothing but the best on your day today. And I know you're going to have a good time. I ain't even got to tell you to have a good time. You cruising. So I know you're going to have a good time, but please be safe. Can't wait to see you when you come back so we can have our own little birthday shindig for you. All right, celebrating my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday to my beautiful queen, my mama. I love you, mama. Happy birthday to you, all right? And also celebrating her birthday is one of my exes. Hey, now, look how I transitioned. So, don't y'all be mad at me. Hey, listen, I ain't no hater. I don't know why. Remember that, Dotson, you ever heard the old saying, you date your mother or you date someone who, you ever heard that saying?
Guys tend to date girls that remind them of their mom or have their mom ways, and girls do the same as far as their father.
Okay. So, for example, maybe two women that I dated the longest and had more stronger feelings for, really, their birthdays are close to my mother's. The one Joan's birthday is the same day as my mama's. So happy birthday to her ass, too. I ain't going to leave her out there. So happy birthday to her ass, too. So if you got any birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen, you know somebody celebrating a birthday, feel free to put their name in the comments. We would love to give them a big happy birthday shout-out on this Make Money Monday. All right, Dotson, you got any?
Not today, but I got some that was over the weekend.
Give us some belateds.
I wanted to send a belated happy birthday out to Miss Yoga. There you
Miss
go.
Yoga Mind Bod, Tracy Childs. Happy
Happy
belated birthday,
birthday
Tracy
to
Childs.
you.
She ain't even in the show. There's a lot of people late getting in the show this morning. I don't know what's going on. Either they boycotting me or Mondays ain't their best day this morning.
Monday ain't nobody's best day. I had a hard time getting up the damn bed.
Yeah, but normally we doing better than this. But that's all right, though, Dotson. We here, you here, they here. So let's get it going. All right, it's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs, ladies and gentlemen. This is the portion of the show where we give you celebrity birthday shout-outs. We have model Ruby Rose turns 37 years old today. Model Ruby Rose turns 37 years old today. TV actress Bianca Lawson turns 44. TV actress Bianca Lawson turns 44 years old today. Wrestler Sting, the wrestler, WWE, WWF Sting, turns 64 years old today. Boxer Danny Garcia, Philadelphia's own boxer Danny Garcia, turns 35 years old today. Happy birthday to boxer Danny Garcia, Philadelphia's own. The legend, the director, the actor, the one and only director, actor, Spike Lee, turns 66 years old today. So happy birthday to Spike Lee, turning 66.
Is it the shoes? Is it the shoes?
Maybe it's the shoes. Spike Lee turns 66 today. Rounding us out is rapper Russ Millions turns 27. Russ Millions turns 27. And our final celebrity birthday shout out this morning is movie actress Holly Hunter. Movie actress Holly Hunter turns 65 years young today. You know if you see the movies. I just ain't got time to get into these movies right now because we're getting late on the draw. Okay. All right, so there is our birthday shout-outs. Those of y'all that are watching on Instagram, please go over to WCMD Media YouTube page to continue to watch today's show. WCMD Media YouTube page, but thank you for watching on my Instagram page. But go to the YouTube page. It's a great show. It's a Make Money Monday, so you'll love it. Bye. All right, Dotson. It's time for weekend review. So let's start with, all right, this is time for weekend review, ladies and gentlemen. What weekend review is, we want to know what you did over the weekend. We'll tell you what we did, but we want to know what you did over the weekend as well. Now, if you didn't do nothing extravagant, you really don't need to tell us. If you did something exciting, I want to hear about it. So let's start with you, Dotson.
Okay. Like everybody else, watched a lot of basketball. One of my aunts was being honored at a church. So the church that we went to, it was the 179th anniversary of the church. It was pretty cool. I seen a lot of people, from back in the day. I mean, way back in the day. From like the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, church choir, the church youth choir.
The church youth choir? You was in the church youth choir?
Yeah.
I bet you was getting in trouble every Sunday that you got to. You probably was a clown.
Kind of.
Ain't no kind of. I know your butt was getting in trouble every
Shout
Sunday.
out to Craig Jordan. He went to church with me.
Craig Jordan.
And one of my other Wesley family members, Ramatha Gray, congratulations on the plaque.
Good morning, Evelyn Rich. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful.
But that was pretty much about it. Then I had a good time after because me and my cousin and three of my boys, we all sat back and laid back and chilled. And they had me do something that I really don't do. And I actually liked it. What? They had this wine, because I don't drink wine, but I actually found a wine that I like. It was black cherry wine. It was good as shit.
That sounds good.
And then my other boy, he's a cigar connoisseur. And he broke out, he popped the box open and just started throwing cigars out. So we lit up some cigars, started chit-chatting. So it turned out to be a good night.
And this was Saturday?
Nah, this was last night.
Oh, that was last night. Okay.
And only bad part was, man, I guess we got done maybe around 9:30, 10. And it seemed like as soon as I walked through the door, I got a migraine headache and couldn't sleep last night.
I don't do those, but
I couldn't sleep till like 3:30.
I woke up at 3:30.
I fell asleep after that Kentucky game. I was so disappointed.
Oh, that hurt, man.
We'll talk about it in sports, bro. I was
Big shout out to Lance. Thank you for those 2 marvelous dunks.
That's about all he did.
Playing a great game.
That's all he did, Dotson.
That ain't all he did. I thought he had a good game.
He did have a big game. He had some rebounds. He played good defense, but he had a walk that was a big moment in the game.
Hey, man.
You want to talk about that walk?
You're right. Should have.
Talk about the walk. We'll talk about it in sports news, Dotson. Anything else this weekend?
That's about it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend review. What did you do over the weekend? If you did something exciting, put it in the comments. If you didn't, we don't want to hear about it. Briggs, why you ain't watching on the YouTube page? What's going on with you, man?
That's that golf cart.
Oh, we spoiled.
Yeah, he's spoiled.
We
Running
spoiled.
down there. He's a baller.
Well, he's watching on the Facebook page, but
Come on, Briggsy, you know the drill.
I'm going to bring him in on camera now just to mess with his ass.
Yeah, do that.
I'm going to mess with him. Since you want to watch on the Facebook page, let's just bring you in camera, Briggsy.
Let me get my Facebook page.
Go onto my Facebook and you'll see it. I got him on Facebook right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give us your weekend review. What'd you do over the weekend? What did you do over the weekend? Oh, he declined. Briggs declined. Must be at work.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, Briggsy, you got off on that one.
Briggs must be at work. He just declined to come in.
He's at work. He's doing his PMs.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why he ain't over there.
Yeah.
All right, Briggs, I got you, man. I got you. Good morning, Stephen Pop. Carl Michael, what's good with you, man? Thank you for tuning in. Please share the show with your family and friends, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it's time for weekend review. Now, my weekend started out all right. You know, I went to, what's the name of that? It's a steak spot in Cherry Hill. Frisco's. It's a steak spot on Route 73. It's next to Bonefish Grill. Frisco's or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I know where you can go. I go there. I go to that restaurant when I want to get a tomahawk.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it.
Fresco's. It's something Fress, something like that.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about because it's next to Bonefish Grill.
Yep, exactly where. So, my people's mother was celebrating her birthday Friday night, and we all went there for dinner to celebrate. I know you got off Facebook real quick, didn't you, Briggs? That's what you get. So we went there. Dodson, to celebrate my people's mom's birthday, and it was the first time I was ever there.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been there.
It's all right.
I got that tomahawk steak, Dodson.
That's the only thing I get when I go in there.
That thing was right. They cooked it real good too, man. The sides were big too. I had the Chipotle mac and cheese. I had the Caesar salad. I had the baked potato.
I'm the Caesar salad and the baked potato with my steak.
Yeah, I tore that thing up too, man. So whatever the name of the steak spot is, I was there Friday night. And then Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Oh, man, college basketball.
That's it.
College basketball. Like, my weekend was just basically, pretty much basically college basketball all weekend. All right, so let's hear about what you guys did over the weekend now. We got a few more minutes. It's 9:26 coming up.
You ever ate at Bonefish Grill?
No, I never ate at Bonefish Grill either.
Where you eat that?
At home. So, where do I eat at, Dodson? Home.
You can't eat at home when you travel. They're all chains.
Yeah, but when I travel, where am I eating at when I'm traveling? I'm in a car. What do you mean when you travel? Be more specific.
When you travel, like when you go to Atlanta, when you was out in LA.
Yeah,
places like that.
I stop at, they take me to their fixtures there. Like when I'm in Atlanta, they took me to some restaurant that was known in Atlanta that got the best food. You know what I mean? Like it's never, how can I say it? I'm not an eating out guy, really. It's got to be, it's an occasion for me. Like celebrating somebody's birthday dinner, or if I'm out of town and like certain places you can't get here. What's the one that I like when I go out of town that I eat at? When I go to Cali, I always go to Carl Jr. I always go get me a Carl Jr. burger when I'm in Cali, because ain't no Carl Jr.'s here.
And the burgers, or inside out burger or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. I do those places.
Like if I go out of town, and when it comes to eating, I'll see something. Because like when I was in Michigan, that's the first place I seen Bonefish Grill in that steak place.
Yeah.
So I ate there out there.
Yeah, Bone.
And then
Good morning, Bug. Thank you for tuning in. Michelle, how are you, beautiful? Thank you for tuning in on my Facebook. Appreciate you guys. So, what's it called? Frescoes? It's a nice steakhouse, y'all. It's a nice steakhouse. I ate there on Friday night, and I had me the tomahawk steak, Caesar salad, and some mac and cheese, and it was pretty good, man. But I never ate at what is it called?
Bonefish Grill.
Bonefish Grill. Now, is that a seafood spot named Bonefish Grill?
Yeah.
So that's probably why I never ate there. So you got to remind yourself, I'm allergic to shellfish, Doctor.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's certain places that I'm just not going to eat at because that's like me going to Red Lobster. For what? Now, listen, I'm going to tell you a quick IMD.
All right, go ahead, man.
I'll give you a quick IMD. Chronicle. Chick I dated, she loves seafood. That's her thing. She crabs, she shrimp, she all that. That's her thing. That's what she does. Mm-hmm. So she knew I'm allergic. So I would take her to Red Lobster. I would go to Red Lobster, but the only thing I would eat is the biscuits and a salad. Because I can't order nothing from there because they cook everything in the same grease. They told me when I went. I went there one day when I was with her, and I asked them, would you, I told them I had shellfish allergies, right? And they was like, well, we can't get you nothing because we use the same grease. I said, ooh. So I just had the biscuits and a salad. That's my thing. I go to Red Lobster for biscuits and a salad, but what's the purpose of me going to Seafood Shanty and I can't eat seafood? That don't do me no good. And see, I'm allergic. Like sometimes the smell gets too strong, my throat starts scratching. Ears start itching. Waka, waka, waka. Yeah, I'm allergic. I can't, listen, I'm so allergic. If the chick I'm dating eat too much seafood and I go down and eat her coochie, Negro, I'm coming up looking with the swollen lips. That's how allergic I am. Yes. If I'm dating you.
So.
We can't, listen, my girl, if I'm dating her, if she eats, like say she starts eating crabs, like at lunch, say me and her go to lunch, and she eats crabs at lunch, she cannot give me a kiss until she brush and floss and get that out of her mouth. Because if she kisses me, she can give it to me and I'll swell up. That's how allergic I am, cuz.
Now I know how to get your ass.
Yeah, don't stop trying. Now that's how my baby mama's son, my baby mama, my son's mother's mom tried to kill me one year. She would crab me all up in the potato salad. Made me a plate. It was like a 4th of July cookout. The woman knew I'm allergic. I've been dating her daughter for 4 years. The woman know I'm allergic to seafood. Know every damn well I'm allergic to seafood. She gonna say, Mom made you a plate. Mom brings me the plate just a smiling. Negro, I dipped into that salad. I was like right here where and my baby mom just came out of nowhere and smacked it right out my hand. Babe, that's seafood salad. Mom, what is you doing? Mom, oh, I forgot. Yeah, you ain't forget. You're just trying to have an episode. You're trying to have an episode at the cookout.
Yeah, because I never heard of nobody putting crab and potato salad.
Not potato salad, seafood salad. Sorry, it was a seafood. It was a seafood. Yeah, it was a seafood salad, but it was like a pasta salad. Like, cause I like pasta salad. That's the one thing I love. I love a good pasta salad, but I don't put no seafood in it. Obviously, I'm allergic to it. But she was trying to kill my ass, Dotson. She's trying to give me the boom backers. Okay, Vella Boom said, just wanted to stop in and say good morning. Won't be able to join you guys today. Got some business to handle this morning. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Vella Boom, go handle your business.
Handle your handle, Miss Vella. So yeah,
tear them up.
I'm allergic. Like there's no, like I've had people say to me, and this is the crazy shit people used to say to me, man. I'm D. You don't know what you missing. Oh my God, how you allergic? I said, how can I? First thing, let me tell everybody right now. You know how I found out I was allergic to shellfish, cuz? My mama told me I was 5 at the time. I was 5. Growing up here in Parkside, every weekend, my mother would go and get bushels of crabs in the summer from the crab band on Mount Ephraim Avenue. My mother would, that's the thing. If you live in Camden, everybody eat crabs in Camden. man, I'm telling you, crabs is the thing in the city of Camden. That everybody love crabs in Camden. I don't give a damn where you live at in the part of Camden. If you're from Camden, you are a crab seafood eater. Everybody in Camden eat crabs. I'm telling you some real shit, man.
Right.
So growing up in Parkside, on the weekends, my mother would go and get some bushels of crab. Now, mind you, I'm the youngest out of 6, Dotson. So it's 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? So she would invite aunties and uncles. We would sit in the backyard. They would put the paper on the table and dump the crabs on the table, and you go at it. So I'm 5 years old. My mama feed me some crab meat. She said, not even 5 minutes go by, I start turning pink. I start turning red. Lips start swelling up. They take me to the hospital. They diagnose me. Whatever's in a shellfish is some kind of iodine or some shit. It's some kind of, I forgot the medical terminology for it. But whatever it was in it, the doctor told my mother, he is allergic to shellfish. Do not feed him that. You hear me, Dotson? I said, okay. So I'm 5 now. I'm 5, Dotson. I'm 5. Growing up, my mother, this is what she would do. Now, as I got older, I'm 10 now, right? That's 9, 10. And she's telling me, now you can't eat these crabs. But she never stopped the ritual. So every weekend in the summer, she still would go to Mount Ephraim Avenue, get these bushels of blue crab, and I would literally, here's the fun part I would like. I would stand in the kitchen and watch her cook them because they'd be fighting. You know, they'd be crawling out the pots and all kind of crazy shit. So I'm standing in there watching it. But this is what she would say to me. She would say, okay, baby, you can't have these crabs, but you know what you can do. You know, this used to be a Popeyes on Bear Boulevard. I don't know if you remember, it's a gas station there now. If you're from Camden, do you remember the Popeyes on Bear Boulevard? Used to be Popeyes on Bear Boulevard. Real talk, cuz. If you're from Camden, get in the comments, because Dotson looking at me like I'm crazy, like he don't know. It's a gas station there now. Right around the corner from.
It's where Geno's used to be.
No. I'm talking on over the hump here, Cannon High Hump.
Yeah, when you go down.
No. What's the name of the road?
Martin Pike.
Not Martin Pike, man. You're in the wrong place. No, man. I'm Malika, Wayne, Camden. Y'all from Camden. Where was it? Was the Popeyes was on? Yep, Malika, remember. What's the name of the street, Malika, the Popeyes was on? Bear Boulevard. Bear Boulevard is the hump.
When you go over the hump, you go down, you pass Rand Street, Raritan, Pfeiffer, all of that going towards where the Russian gas station is.
Yeah. All of that going towards where
the
Utah. You're going towards Utah.
Yeah, all of that.
You know that gas station is sitting there now?
I just told you, yeah. It was Geno's before it was Popeyes.
There you go. Yep, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was Geno's before it was Popeyes.
Exactly.
You're right. There you go.
I remember. I'm older.
You're older than me. Yeah, you remember Geno's there. I remember when Popeyes was there.
Yeah, I remember when.
Because this is what my mama used to say to me. She used to say, because, you know, McDonald's on Martin Pike been there forever.
You mean Mount Ephraim Avenue?
Mount Ephraim Avenue.
Yeah.
Not Mount Ephraim Avenue, Martin Pike. I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about the one around the circle?
Yeah.
But before they had that one, the only McDonald's we had was the one on Mount Ephraim Avenue.
So you remember that?
Yeah, and it was a Geno's across the street from there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Mount Ephraim.
Yeah.
But my mom used to go and she used to tell me, you can either get Popeyes or McDonald's. So I was feeling spoiled. Even though I was allergic to shellfish, I never felt like I was missing something. Because all my siblings would sit and eat the crabs, but I had McDonald's or Popeyes chicken, Nick Rowe. You hear me? So to me, I thought I was winning. Now, let's fast forward. Real quick, y'all. We're going to get into gospel song today. Don't worry. Y'all got time. So do I. So, Dotson, fast forward now. Now, here we are. I'm 18 years old. I have never eaten seafood a day in my life since I was 5. Okay? That was the only time I ate it, when I was 5. I don't know what shrimp tastes like. I don't know what crabs taste like. I don't know what lobster tastes like. I used to ask people, Dotson, what's the difference between a lobster meat and a crab meat? What's the different texture? Why are you paying more money for a lobster than you would for a crab, when to me it looks like it's the same damn meat?
I used to always ask that too.
And everybody said, nah, lobster meat sweeter. I still don't know what the hell that means. Lobster meat sweeter? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, the crabs some crabs tend to be saltier. But that's usually when you get it like in a can or something.
Briggs said Holmes Lounge was the crab spot. Yes, it was.
Hey, Brixie. Next time I come down, I'm gonna show you how to do it like Holmes.
Yeah, Dotson know how to make them crab. I don't know. I can't. So let's fast forward, Dotson. Here we are at 18, 19 years old. I go out to Job Corps, Morganfield, Kentucky. Never tried crab, shrimp, lobster, oyster, anything in the shell. I have never eaten.
Okay.
Now, the only thing that I've eaten from fish is flounder, whitey, tilapia. You get what I'm saying? I'm in Job Corps. First year there. My roommate, Philip Greer, shout out to him. He's probably watching. He lives in Alabama now. From Bedford-Stuyvesant, New York, right? My roommate, right? My homie. Me and him and maybe 4 other cats are the only people from up north on a campus of 2,500 to 3,000 cats. It's like 3,000 people on this campus. There's only 5 people from up north, which is Philly, Jersey, and New York. It's only 5 of us, right? We hung together because only 5 of us. So we get a memo that IU is having a fraternity party. IU, Indiana University, where I went to Job Corps at in Morganfield, Kentucky. We were only an hour from Bloomington. Okay?
Oh, shit.
So we found out, I don't know how one of my homies, because we Jersey, Philly, New York cats. So we knew how to maneuver around off campus that most of the country boys didn't. So we would go to the local mall and meet people who lived there in Kentucky. We didn't want to mess with people from the campus. We wanted to mess with the chicks who lived in Kentucky or Indiana. So this chick, we at the mall, this chick tells us, yo, we go to IU, Indiana University. We're having this big fraternity party. If you guys can make it, you're invited. Nigga, what? We sneak off campus, right? We goes and do we gets to this fraternity house, right? On IU, Indiana University campus in Bloomington, Indiana, excuse me. We go in, beer, white boys, black dudes, beer, weed, bongs, just everything. And all I could smell was something cooking. And when I tell you, Dotson, it smelled marvelous. My homeboy Phil, all he kept saying is, yo, who frying shrimp? Somebody frying shrimp. And I was like, that's what I smell. They was like, yeah, D, that's what you smell. I said, yo, that shit smell good. And they was like, yo, you never ate that. That's right, you allergic. I said, yeah, I can't eat that shit. We drinking beer, bombing, chest bumping, white boys. Right? We get into the back of the house. They out back in got this big ass deep fryer. And they dropping jumbo shrimps. I ain't never seen shrimps this big in my goddamn life, Dotson.
They call them colossals.
Like this damn big, Dotson. They dropping them, bang, white boys. They pulling them out the grease, fresh out, hot, eating them, dropping them in sauce, banging them out. I'm like, oh shit, that shit smell good. That shit look good, but I'm 19. I was like, I've been allergic since I was 5. Start telling them the story. I'm drunk. I'm like, I can't eat this shit. I'm allergic to it, right? So my roommate Phil, with his stupid ignorant ass, he from New York. They always got remedies. He's like, you probably grew out of that. I said, what are you talking about? He said, when was the last time you had a piece of shellfish? I said, I was 5 years old. Ain't any sense. Niggas start counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He said, you're 19. That's 14 years ago, D. You grew out of that. You got to stop being like this. You grew out of that. So I take this goddamn big-ass jumbo shrimp, Dotson. I let him colossal shrimp. I let him gas me, Dotson. He's telling me you grew out of it. I'm like, you know what? I grew out of it. Let me try one of these shrimps. Negro. I dropped that big colossal in my mouth. I start chewing. I wasn't even chewing it for taste because I'm half drunk. I wasn't chewing for taste. I was trying to see what was going to happen to me. So I'm chewing it. I took one bite of the colossal. I couldn't fit the whole thing in my mouth because it's this big, y'all. So I took one bite out. I'm chewing it. And Phil just looks at me. He just keeps looking at me. And then my homeboy from Danbury, Connecticut, comes over, starts looking at me with his head to the side. He starts doing this to me, turning his head to me, right? And he starts looking at me like this. And I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? He said, you got big lips, but they look bigger. Not even 10 seconds of me chewing this colossal shrimp, Dotson. My lips start swelling. Boom, 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 boom. I start feeling the scratchy in my throat. face starts swelling. I'm like, oh, I'm having an allergic reaction. I ain't grow out of it, Phil. I ain't grow out of it. So now they looking at me.
Go to the hospital.
I can feel the puffy going. It's just puffing up like boom, boom. Because I'm like, you ever watched the movie with Will Smith when he had an allergic reaction? I forgot what movie it was.
Yeah, that was
Hitch.
Yeah, Hitch.
I'm like Will Smith in the movie Hitch. Everything's just popping out. Boom, 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 right? So Phil's looking at him. He's scared because he the one that gassed me. He's like, oh, my bad, cuz. My bad, you ain't grow out of it. My bad. I said, I know I ain't grow out of it. Nigga, I'm having a reaction. I said, take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. Now, mind you, remember the story I told you? We snuck off of campus. We were supposed to be in damn Bloomington, Indiana. We were supposed to be in Morganfield, Kentucky. These Negroes ain't want to get in trouble, so they left me at the emergency room at the front of the Indiana University campus hospital. They left my ass right. The doctor comes and gets me. I'm having an allergic reaction, about to fucking die. My throat is swelling up where I'm almost losing air winds to breathe. Doctor wheels me in. They emergency shoot me with something. I don't know what the hell they shooting me with. They shooting me. They talking to me. Are you coherent? Do you know? What did you take? And I'm telling them, Shell, I could barely talk. They made me write it. Because my tongue and lips were so fat. I couldn't even get it out. They was like, write what you did. I said, shellfish. They was like, oh, shit, you got a shellfish. So listen, long story short, they hit me with the shit, Dotson. Brings me back to life, right? Stupid ass doctor going to say, he going to sit me down, right? He going to say, sir, I got some bad news for you. We got some, you're allergic to, again, he used the medical term for it. Whatever's in the shellfish, there's a medical term that they use. Iodine, whatever's in it is a medical term. He said the same thing. He said, sir, you're allergic to such and such, such and such. Did you know that? I said, yeah. And this is when he took his glass off. Once I told him, yeah, I said, yeah, I knew that. He did this. Took his glass off. He went, then why would you eat that? I said, well, I thought I grew out of it. He looked at me and he went, oh. He said, you know what, though? It does happen. Some people grow out of their allergies. It's just like somebody as a kid having a peanut allergy. And then when you get older, you ain't got a peanut allergy no more. Well, I'm 19 at the time. He says to me, the doctor said to me, well, I guess you didn't grow out of it, now, did you?
I used to be that way with bananas.
You used to be allergic to bananas?
Not allergic to them. They just made me sick. I couldn't eat them.
Yes.
And I guess like maybe I was 30-something.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin went out one night. We all went out because it was my other cousin's birthday. So we got this thing where like we like you, we don't like to eat out. So we go to the supermarket and we shopping. Everybody's grabbing basically what they want. The only thing that we all agreed on was the steak and the salad.
That's all y'all agreed on was the steak and the salad?
So we go and get all of that. But I'm hungry as shit, drunk as hell, out of my mind. And I started eating the bananas.
Knowing you shouldn't be eating them damn bananas.
Nah, I didn't know I was eating them. That's how drunk I was. And ain't nothing happened. So my cousin the next morning, he said, yo, man, don't do that shit again, man. I said, do what shit? He said, man, I was up all night watching you, man. You know how many bananas you ate? Usually when you eat bananas, you get sick. Like when we was a kid, every time I ate a banana, and then I just stopped eating them. They said, man, he must be allergic to them or something. If
you're just tuning into the show, welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. It is a Make Money Monday. If you got a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments. We'd love to give that business, brand, or company or organization a big shout out for free. We want to promote your brand. You got a business, a company, or organization, feel free to put it in my comments, either on the YouTube page or on the Facebook page. We would love to shout out your business or your company. I'm doing something local 420. So if you just tuned in the show, I just gave you my IMD Chronicle. Nancy, I love you. We missed you. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Tanika.
Lele. Good morning, Lele.
Good morning, Lele.
So
And she was saying I was right about the Geno.
go ahead, Dawson, read it.
She said,
Yeah, go to your mic, Dawson.
she said, Dotson, I grew up out east. Dotson, no. Bear Boulevard and Martin Pike, Geno's and Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Geno's was there first. I don't remember that. I was way before
Thank
before
you.
the 70s.
Thank you.
See, I
for
remember
letting them know.
Popeyes. I remember Popeyes in the 70s.
Yo, you getting all amped up and you wrong as hell.
I just remember.
No, you should have said.
I don't remember. I didn't know. No, I said Popeye. I kept saying Popeyes.
Yeah.
Popeyes, right?
Popeye wasn't even there that long before they turned it into the first gas station.
No, Popeyes was there for a while, Dotson. Popeyes was there pretty much the whole 80s and maybe a little bit of the 90s.
Yo, hey Briggs.
And Briggs said, IMD, remember that Churchy's Chicken on Haddon Ave in Parkside? Yeah.
Man, we lived in there.
Yeah, that's where we live.
They had the best chicken.
Churchy's had the best chicken. I don't care what nobody say.
Man, when Church's Chicken hit Kane Avenue,
it was over.
Oh man, when you went in there, it was always full. And like everybody in Parkside, anytime they had something, or the kids was coming, like we were coming from Little League or something like that. Mommy want to cook? Man, Church's Chicken.
Churchy's, baby.
Get the Church's Chicken, the corn, and them crinkle fries.
Them crinkle fries, yup. Them crinkle fries was the best. And that corn, woo, that corn did something to you, boy. Y'all making me hungry. Yoga Mom Bob, good morning and happy belated birthday, Yoga Mom.
Yoga Mom Bob. Are we singing Yoga Mom Bob happy birthday?
You want to sing?
I can't sing.
Oh, neither the hell could I. Haas, my good brother Haas. Good morning, my good brother.
Brother Haas, I made some of that jerk chicken this weekend.
Brother MC. You made jerk chicken this weekend, huh?
Yeah. I made me a little batch. I went to the store and grabbed me some jerk seasoning, grabbed me some thighs, and banged it out. I needed something to eat. Like, for me to watch anything on TV, I gotta have food in between, especially if it's sports. Like, that's the thing for me.
That's why when you called me, I had the chicken in the oven.
Hey, mine was in there too.
I did some baked chicken. What did I do? Because my daughter loves barbecue chicken. I do the wingettes, and she likes some barbecue.
I'm a thigh and leg man.
That's me too. My daughter likes those little wingettes.
I bought a big package of drumsticks like this and a big package of thighs. Bought me 2 bottles of that jerk chicken stuff. Bow. Let it soak for a minute. Then
you marinated that thing good, huh?
Oh yeah, I marinated it good. Then I got adventurous. I went and grabbed me like 4 habanero peppers. That put a brother in a good perspective.
Lily said we the same age, IMD. Yeah, I'll be 50 in September. I don't remember Geno's being there before Popeyes. You said Geno's was there before Popeyes?
Yeah.
I just remember, you know what? Maybe I do remember Geno's. I don't know. No, I remember.
There was only 2 Geno's. There was a Geno out there on Martin Pike and Baird, and there was the Geno on Mount Ephraim Avenue, right across from McDonald's.
Okay.
And the Chinese place.
Now, I just...
It's right down the street from Elgin Diners.
Lenny writes, Donut Queen was Churchy's, right?
That's what's at Churchy's now.
No. Remember the Donut Queen right here in Parkside on Haddon Avenue? That was where Churchy's was.
Right.
Yes, Lily. That's exactly where Churchy's was.
Before it was that, it was the MAB paint store.
Damn. I don't remember that shit. See, that's the 60s. Yep, Donut Queen was Churchy's, Lily. Yep, you were right about that.
That wasn't the 60s. It was the 70s.
Maybe it's the 70s.
Because the toy store Harry's used to be.
Now, I remember the toy store Harry's. I remember Harry's, the toy store. And I remember on the corner of Haddon, across from the pharmacy, used to be a building there. That was the headquarter for the mayor's office and all politicians in the city who ran, because I was down with politics as a young age and they didn't even know it.
I don't remember that.
Remember when Jesse Jackson ran?
Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah, Jesse Jackson ran. That was like the late 70s, early 80s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there was a guy here in Camden that was a big part of Jesse Jackson's entourage and his whole movement. And they had an office right there on Haddon Avenue. They would pay me $1 a day
to give out, to go and pass out Jesse Jackson pamphlets to people in Parkside. $1 a day.
Jesse funny.
And guess where that dollar went every day? Ernie's.
Ernie's?
Yeah, I'd run up in Ernie's and get Chico sticks, now laters, and a Pepsi. Every day.
Yeah, we used to go to Ernie's a lot too, because Ernie's sons were actually like two of my friends. They grew up in Parkside too. They lived on Park Boulevard too.
Mr. Ernie raised me, man. Mr. Ernie and his wife, they raised me.
Yeah, he had two sons, Gordon and Keith.
Gordon and Keith. Yep, I know him. I lived 5 houses from Ernie's, man. I stayed in front of Ernie. What was the guy that cleaned Ernie's front all the time? What was his name?
I don't remember him.
There was a guy that cleaned the front of Ernie's. He kept Ernie's. Listen, if you know Ernie's Corner Store in Parkside, they had the best hoagies because everybody from Cannon High had to walk past Ernie's when you was coming home down Park Boulevard. So everybody went to Ernie's to get a hoagie. Ernie's had the best hoagies in the city of Camden at one point. I'm telling you some good shit, man.
I already know.
Mr. Ernie, he raised me damn near. Him and his wife, I forgot his wife now.
We ate hoagies every day.
Yeah.
Every day nobody ate in the cafeteria. It's either Pangerati's, Ernie's, or Dunkies.
Lily, you need to knock it off. I thought I was not 40.
That was your food choices.
Donkeys?
It was Dunkies, the Panzerotti truck.
Oh yeah, the Panzerotti.
Or
Ernie's. Yeah, you right. Or Bert's. Bert's been there for a while now in Parkside.
I wasn't walking all the way down to Bert's.
A lot of people wasn't walking all the way down to Bert's. Remember we had the cookie factories?
Yeah.
See, I grew up in Parkside where behind our house, you always had shit to do. You had Nabisco.
Basketball court. We had Nabisco, Campbell Soup.
You had Nabisco, Campbell Soup. There was another cookie factory back there too. I forgot. It may have been Chippehoy or some shit. There was a couple. We had cookie factories back there. We used to smoke Johnny Smokers. I'm telling y'all my age. The ice cream parlor on Morton Pike and Pollock. And the ice cream parlor was the joint. Mr. Softy ice cream parlor. You remember the Mr. Softy spot? It's still there probably on Morton Pike. Yeah. My mom used to take it there every
still there, but I don't know that it's called Mr. Softy.
That's what we called it, Mr. Softy.
No, I mean, back then it was Mr. Softy because it was built just like the one they got in Pensarky.
Yep, just like the one in Pensarky. Yup, you're right, too.
Yeah.
All right, those of y'all on Facebook, thank y'all for tuning in. Michelle Worthen writes, His Hands Daycare LLC in Edgewater Park, New Jersey. Make sure y'all support His Hands Daycare LLC in Edgewater Park, New Jersey. Big shout out to Haas and Two Guys Chefing. Again, it is a Make Money Monday. You got a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments so we can promote your brand for free. Just like we are, Miss Michelle Worthen has His Hands Daycare LLC in Edgewater Park, New Jersey. If you're looking for a daycare center, make sure you hit up His Hands Daycare LLC in Edgewater Park, New Jersey. If you're looking for a catering service and you need to have an event catered, I don't care what kind of event it is, Two Guys Chefing. Two Guys Chefing. My God.
That food I can vouch for.
Yes. Briggs writes, Ali's was my barbershop on Haddon Avenue.
Me too.
Shout out to Ali.
Mr. Crazy Ali.
Crazy Ali.
He said something.
He used to pipe me out too back in the day.
He said something back in the day, and it just blew my mind. Matter of fact, we was talking about it last night when all of us was together, and we was laughing about it because. Wow. What? I gotta tell you this one off camera.
All right, tell okay. Lily writes, I lived on Haddon across from the cemetery. Remember the Jamaican store, Dotson?
Yeah.
I don't remember the Jamaican store.
It was down there where Ricky Gaines got his
Man, did you say Ricky Gaines?
Stop. Yeah.
I ain't heard that name in a while.
Man, that's my dude.
I figured that.
And it's on the same block as Ricky Gaines where he got his fitness spot in the Joker's Wild.
Oh, okay. My mom used to bartend at the Joker's Wild.
Really?
That was one of her side jobs. Oh my man, she knew how to work, boy. That's what we ain't never.
She knew Creek.
She knew Cecil. She knew them all, man. My mom used to be a bartender.
Man.
What's the Joker's Wild? What was the other one she used to bartend at? Cause we wasn't on welfare. My mom worked.
There was Joker's Wild, Pauline's, 7th and Kane, Crystal, 6th Street.
Briggs writes, KFC on Mount Ephraim and Van Hook Street. It ain't there no more.
Oh, nah, man.
It's something else now. What is it? Some kind of, it never been
They went
done.
out
They
of
closed it
business
down too.
already.
Yeah, hell, it's nothing now down Briggs.
Yeah, because it is not too far from the Shoe King.
Yep, from the Shoe King.
And when my boys at the Shoe King, when we ain't had nothing to do, and in the summertime, when it get dark, we go down there. And this new place, because last summer we would go down there, and we'd always get the shrimp and all that stuff.
Robert Manning, what's going on 420? It's our 3-year anniversary of the Wake Up Show with IMD on 420. Damn, how y'all can't remember that? That's why I put it on that day. 420 is the 3-year anniversary of the show. We're having a free comedy show. We're going to have some tree vendors, if you know what I mean. We're going to have some other vendors. Haas is going to be out here with the grill. We're going to have some jerk chicken coming off the grill. It's FREE. It is free. Ain't no cover charge. Free. Free comedy show 7 to 8. The event starts at noon. We're gonna do the show from 9 to 11. Then when the show is over, we're gonna head outside, set up outside with the DJ, with some tents, with the grill, with the vendors, and we're gonna chill from 12 to 6. And then around 6:30, we're gonna give you a free comedy show. So that's what's going on 420, Robert Manning. Hoping to see you there in the building, man. So let me know if you're coming through.
IMD.
Mm-hmm.
You got to let them that it's going to be $5 parking.
Oh, it's gonna be $5 parking though. You got to pay for parking, but everything else is it's a free comedy show, but you got to pay for parking. All right, Dotson, we're getting a little long in the tooth. It's coming up on the top of the hour. Those of y'all that are watching on Facebook, thank you for watching on Facebook, but I need to use my phone for gospel song of the day, so you need to take your ass over to WCMD Media YouTube page and continue to watch the show. Don't forget, 420 is our 3-year anniversary of the Wake Up Show. We're doing a free comedy show. We got vendors. We're going to have fun, DJ. It's a free cover charge, but you must pay for parking. That's about it. All right, for those of y'all that are on my Facebook, thank you for watching on Facebook, but take your butt over to WCMD Media YouTube page. Continue to watch the show. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lily writes, my mom lived in Jokers and 3 Ways In.
I don't remember 3 Ways.
I don't remember no 3 Ways In.
Oh, I just made me remember the other bar was Deja Vu. That was right on Nickel Boulevard.
Say it again. Deja Vu.
Deja Vu was on Nickel Boulevard.
That's some old school shit there.
Yeah, because that's when we used to cruise Nickel Boulevard. Nickel Boulevard was our South Street.
That was your South Street?
Yeah, everybody would cruise up there, clean their cars.
Nickel Boulevard, right? Yeah.
Driving at 2 miles an hour so everybody can see you.
Did you just do a Will Smith rap? Driving 2 miles an hour so everybody sees you. I'm about to say.
But that's where he got it from.
3 years. In the 4 years, y'all all get VIP, but this ain't the 4th year. This the 3rd year. Messing with me. It's the 3rd year of the Wake Up Show with IMD, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 3rd year of the Wake Up Show with IMD, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right.
If it's free, everybody's VIP.
Yeah, exactly. Lily, it's free. All you got to do is pay for parking. God. All right, so we just let's time for a gospel song of the day. Each and every day on the 9:30. Well, now we're gonna change that time. Each and every day around the 10 o'clock hour, we're gonna bring you a gospel song for gospel song of the day. We're trying to get back to our old format a little bit. When we had a co-host on here, the format was changed up a little bit so we can appease to one another, being able to do segments. But because we're not doing that any longer, we're going to get back to our segments the way they were initially 2 years ago.
Guy.
Exactly. So we're going to get back to our segments the way they were initially. Haas writes Ebony's Showcase. I don't know what
I remember that, Haas.
What's Ebony's Showcase?
It was a club.
I never even heard of no shit like that.
Where
He put a question mark after it, though.
Where they would bring acts in.
I never even heard about it. Ebony's Showcase. Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard no shit like that. I'm old.
Whoa.
Go ahead, Dante. All right, ladies and gentlemen, each and every day around the 9:45, 10 o'clock hour, we're going to bring you a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you. Shut that down. Will help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. Now, there was a couple songs that I was worshiping to this morning. But before we get into that, I just want to take Joker's Lounge was the coldest beer. So let me just share something with you guys this morning real fast before before I get into my worship and praise this morning. I want to share a few things with you guys this morning, though. I don't want to get too personal this morning, but like I always told you when I first started this show, I'm gonna be as transparent as I possibly can. So for the past few months, I've been dealing with some personal issues when it comes to. I almost went to jail. To be honest with y'all, I had a lady who. I'm not gonna get into all that, but I had to deal with some issues where I had to get a lawyer. I almost lost my freedom. I almost lost my home. I didn't want to share it with anybody because I knew that I didn't do anything wrong, and I knew only time the truth would prevail. So I didn't share it with anybody. Maybe one or two people I shared it with, but nobody really knew the struggles that I was dealing with these past few months with almost losing my freedom, almost losing my home, and having to go through that. And while I was going through that, I may have not been myself. I may have been a little edgy, a little uneasy, a little snappy. Me and my daughter had a whole conversation about it. And it's because I was dealing with some stuff, And I want to thank God over the weekend. The news came down through my lawyer. And now everything is behind us. I can move forward in my life. I don't got to worry. I don't got to not know what's going to take place. So I wanted to share this with you guys because, I may have been a little uneasy, and it's not that I don't believe and have faith. But as I was in my prayer this morning, just because I try to live like Christ doesn't mean that the world doesn't try to intervene. And those are the things that you and I both deal with, to be Christ-like and not to be carnal. So even though I stayed in prayer, this is why I wasn't shared with anybody. Because I didn't want to go out and look for man to help me out of my situation. Now, I had to get man, which was a lawyer, but I didn't need to wear it on my sleeve, y'all. I trust God. I was a little uneasy sometimes, and sometimes I lost some sleep. But I trust that the outcome will work in my favor because I didn't do anything wrong. And it did. So this morning I'm worshiping and I'm getting into my worship, and this song comes on by Todd Galbert, and I begin to worship and praise God on my face because I know that God won't ever fail me. Even though these past few months it was trying, it was difficult, it was hard, I knew that the outcome would be on my favor because God would never fail me. And now that I have put this behind me, I'm moving past it. And I believe that my faith carried me through this. And also my lawyer. He's a hell of a lawyer. Shout out to my lawyer, Curlin. But I truly believe that my faith in God got me through what I was dealing with these past few months. Now, as I look back on it, I need to be better. I got to be better. I got to be a better person. I got to be a better person for God. Because every time God does something for you, he needs something in return. All he needs is our worship, our praise, and being able to transform our mind. See, the Bible teaches me that when we are born again, we are renewed in our mind. It starts with our mind. The renewing of your mind, the changing of your mind, the transparency, the renewing of your mind, the thinking differently. See, the old me, when I go through some stuff, the addiction is what I want. I want to go get drunk. I want to go get high. I don't want to deal with it. But when God changes you, he starts with your mind. Now, I wanted to go do those things. But because God was working on me, I felt uncomfortable doing those worldly things. I wanted to go smoke out all day. I wanted to go drink all day. I wanted to go fornicate all day. I wanted to go get over on somebody so I ain't have to deal with what I was dealing with. But every time I tried to tell myself that I was going to go do those things, I began to feel uncomfortable. My spirit was uncomfortable. Why was my spirit uncomfortable? Because God knew that's not who I am any longer. He knew that that's not who I am. And I needed that. I needed that in my spirit. And I'm so grateful to God for it. So I want to give you the gospel song today, He Won't Fail, by Todd Galbraith. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, ladies and gentlemen.
Trouble, so you can give it to all of your problems, all of your pain, all of your trouble, so you can give it to Jesus. All of your burdens, all of your cares, even your struggles, you can give it to Jesus. 'Cause He won't fail, He won't fail. No, He won't leave you, no, no, He won't fail. Say He won't fail, He won't fail. No, He won't leave you, no, no, He won't fail. All of your problems, all of your pain, even your troubles, you can give it to Jesus. All of your burdens, all of your cares, even your struggles, you can give it to Jesus. Come on, let's tell Him tonight, 'cause He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't leave you. So He won't fail. He won't fail. He won't fail. Come on, that's good news tonight. He won't leave you. So He won't fail. No, I'm crying for myself. Hey, say He won't leave you. Say He won't fail. No, He's a good, good Father. He'll never leave you, never forsake you. Hey, come on, let's tell Him tonight. We got good news for you, Columbia. Listen, I've seen it in my own eyes. I've seen it in my own eyes. He keeps every promise, never be forsaken. I've seen it in my own eyes. I wish y'all would sing it. So He keeps every promise. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it in my own life. He keeps every. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. I've seen it with my. You can't make me doubt it. 'Cause He keeps every. So He keeps every. He keeps every. He's a promise keeper. He's a promise keeper. He keeps up. Oh. Say He keeps every promise. No matter what you're going through tonight, you serve a God that will not fail you. He's always making a way. He's always making a way. I said He's always making a way. Let's go. Listen, 'cause He won't fail. He won't fail. No, He won't leave you. Say He won't fail. No. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it in my own life. He won't fail. He's a promise this room. Let faith rise tonight. I've seen it with my own. I've seen it with my own. So many people doubt him. I can't live without him. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Somebody worship. You can't make me doubt it. You can't make me doubt it. You can't make me doubt it. I've seen too much. 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 So he keeps every. He keeps every. He keeps every. God keeps every. Cause he won't fail. He won't fail. Come on, church. He won't fail.
I don't know about you, but I'm so glad that God will not fail me.
Never seen the righteous forsaken.
Never seen the righteous forsaken. All I know is you can't make me doubt him. I've seen God do too much in my life to make me not believe. He won't fail, y'all. Thank you. Todd Galbraith, gospel song of the day. I've seen him do too much, y'all.
I've seen it with my own.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I felt it with my own spirit. Yeah. Won't fail. Man to turn their back on you. Man to talk about you.
I told my 14-year-old daughter during the pandemic when she was struggling with something, I said, listen, I don't care what you feel. I don't care what the enemy's saying to you.
Don't let it stop you.
You've already had an encounter with God.
Yeah.
You've already experienced his presence. Whenever your faith gets shaken, go back to that last encounter. Go back to the time he healed you.
Yeah.
Go back to the time he blessed you. Go back to the time he made ways out of no.
He won't fail.
Because he keeps
Every promise.
Who am I
Yes.
talking to in the balcony? He keeps every.
So glad that God keeps every promise.
Who am I talking to over here? I'm
Speak
trying
it.
to tell you, he keeps every. For the promises of God are yes and amen. Come on.
Yes and amen.
He keeps every promise. So he keeps every. I'll never be for. One more time. Because he won't fail.
He won't fail, y'all. He won't fail. So glad God won't fail. You got to trust him. You got to worship him. You got to believe. And most importantly, you got to change. Everybody wants to change, but nobody want to change. There's a gospel song that was playing over and over this weekend that I was ministering to myself with about change. Because every day I'm trying to change. I'm trying to get I'm trying to just be a better person. And I know I fall short, but I thank God that I got a new opportunity today to get it right. There's a new chance for me to get my life together. And for that, I'm forever grateful to God. Now, I'm going to play one more before we go because I got to do this one because this song's been in my spirit. So I just want to, you know what? I might save it for tomorrow. It's 10:17. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. But I want you to know that God will never fail you. You can trust God. You can trust God with your life. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get tired. I get tired of fighting a fight that I can't fight by myself. That's why the Bible teaches that we wrestle against powers or principalities of this that are not of this earth. So if we wrestle against the things that are not of this earth, how do you think you and I who are of this earth can fight it by ourselves? I'm so glad that I got a God that'll fight battles for me that I am not equipped to fight, because he will never fail me. He'll always be there for me. And even though I was dealing with what I've been dealing with these past few months, I'm so glad that God didn't fail me. He kept me in my right state of mind even when I wanted to lose my mind. He kept me stayed on him even when there were days where I didn't want to stay on him, where I wanted to go rob somebody. I wanted to go get out of my financial situation that I was in. I'm being real with y'all this morning. I didn't want to be right. I wanted to call some folks that I used to get money with and say, man, I'm in a jam. I didn't want to be right. I don't want to live right. But I'm so glad that God told me don't do that. Trust me and I'll make it a way for you. And that's why he doesn't fail you. We are carnal people. We were born and shaped in iniquity and born in sin. So we're carnal people anyway. We don't got to live carnal. You can fight it. I'm here to tell you you can, because I've fought it this month. These past couple months, man, I wanted to slide backwards all the way down the boulevard, if you know what I mean. But I'm so glad that I didn't. I wanted to call some folks that could have got me out of my situation, even though I know it was the wrong thing to do. But I'm so glad I didn't. So glad I just stayed in prayer. So glad I stayed in fast. So glad that I stayed away from the people who would encourage me to go backwards and not forward. That's what I'm glad about this morning. I'm glad about God removing people out of my life that I ain't got to remove them. He removed them for me because he know they ain't good for me. You know, if I continue to be around them people, that they'll lead me back to the things that I used to do. But I'm so glad today that I didn't let it happen. So glad that I didn't let it happen. So glad that I trusted God enough with my life to say today is a new day. No matter what I see, no matter what my eyes may see, no matter what I may feel, I trust God today. And I trust the blood of Jesus on my life. And as we are in this holy season, I need you to trust the blood of Jesus that is on your life. I'm not giving you this story because I want you to feel sorry for me. I'm not giving you this story because I want you to say, oh, poor IMD. I'm giving you this story to tell you how great God is, how we celebrate the living God, because he stopped me from doing something that I didn't want to do. And I'm so glad today. I'm so happy today. These aren't tears of sadness, but tears of joy, because I could have been somewhere different a couple weeks ago. You don't know. I could have been somewhere different a couple weeks ago. But thank God that he kept me. Thank God that he told me to lean on my principles, lean on the things that he taught me these past 23 years of my salvation. And I'm glad that he taught me those things, because when I'm in this struggle, I can fall on it. I ain't got to fall on man. That's our gospel song of the day this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't ready to do all this, but hey, whatever. I knew what I just had to go through. So as I went through it, I'm glad that I came out on the other side now. And I'm so glad that I ain't got to fight no more. I'm so glad that I ain't got to live in fear no more. Y'all just don't understand what could have took place to me a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. This is why I serve him. And you wonder why I do gospel song of the day. You wonder why after gospel song of the day, some of y'all call me a preacher and preaching to you. You can make it a joke. You can laugh about it. You can do whatever you want to do right about now when it comes to this. But when I tell you how God stopped me off that ledge, woo. When I tell you how God reminded me of who I am and where I've been and where I'm going, this is why I serve him. This is why I worship him like this. This is why I get so caught up and I get so emotional like this, because I know where he brought me from. I know where I could be today. I don't know, some of y'all may be embarrassed or ashamed about it, but I'm not. I know where I could be today if it had not been for God on my side. These past couple months was a trying time for me. Trying more than you could ever imagine. But even though I wanted to, a little piece of me wanted to go backwards. There was so much God in me that it didn't allow me to, because it made me uncomfortable. And that's where I want to get you to. Get you to a point where whenever you feel like you need to backslide, that it's uncomfortable for you. That when you in places that you know you shouldn't be in, your spirit gets uncomfortable. When you go and be around people that you know you shouldn't be around, your spirit should get uncomfortable because God has changed you from that. He has removed that demonic spirit up out of you that you keep allowing to come seeking back into your life. Woo, I thank you for it. Thank you. Briggs said I had to kick my nephew out because he won't change. I know that's right, Briggs. Yoga Mind Bod writes, testify, Brother D. I'm so glad you are out of the lion's den. Yes, I am too. And Yoga Mind also writes, God's got his hands on you by Earl Duncan. We'll play it tomorrow. That's our gospel song today, ladies and gentlemen. I almost knew when I started listening to that song what was going to happen, because that song, I've been worshiping on that song for the past couple of days as I've been in prayer and in my spirit. And I just keep hearing God say to me, I won't fail you. I won't fail you. It may not look like you're coming out of this, but I won't fail you. And I just kept saying, God, I know you got me. I don't want to go to jail for something I didn't do. I don't want to lose my home for something I didn't do. I don't want to lose things for something I didn't do. I don't want to be set back 5-6 years for something I didn't do. And God said, I got you. I won't fail you. And he didn't. He didn't. My lawyer gave me the best news I could get over the weekend when he said, it's over with. You're done with this case. We have gotten it settled, and you ain't got to worry about it no more. You ain't got to be called into court no more. You are good. And I'm all right now. That's our gospel song of the day. All right, Dotson, it's time for sports news of the day.
One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. That's time for sports. Time for sports. One of these teams that came up short. It's time for sports. Time for sports.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dotson, it's time for sports news of the day. We're going to start it off with college basketball, man. Damn, Dotson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Kentucky lost yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
Round 2 to Kansas State. But in other news, shout out to Fairleigh Dickinson University up in Teaneck, New Jersey. They made it to the second round. They lost to Briggs' son's alma mater, Florida Atlantic University. That's his son's school, FAU.
Yeah.
That's down there where you live, Florida. I mean, I've been down there. I've been to Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic is in that's in down there, Boca Raton, Florida. Yeah, that's where I spend a lot of time in Boca. Y'all know what's up with Boca. That's where that money at. What? All right, so we're gonna start with college basketball. Man, we down to the Sweet 16, Dodson. Now, we weren't able to do the basketball pools on the show this year because we had a lot going on last week with the Dame Dash interview, with reconfiguring the show and having to get the engineer back in here to get things together for us. We was not able to run our basketball college pool, courtesy of the Wake Up Show with IMD.
Oh, you know what it did.
But we were, but I did 3 pools for the ESPN though. Sweet 16 matchup for college basketball boys.
I only got one team left, Arkansas.
Yeah, let me read you your little. You had Kentucky, Arkansas, Kansas, and Baylor.
Baylor lost too.
They did lose.
Yeah.
I had Kansas, Baylor, Oral Roberts, and Alabama. That was my Final Four.
Damn.
So Kansas lost, Baylor lost, Oral Roberts lost. All I got is Alabama
I
left.
told you Oral Roberts was gonna get banged.
Yeah, you did say that, Dawson.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. When I went down to Oral Roberts, man, I didn't like that town at all. I couldn't wait to get out of here.
Damn you, Nancy. You know Nancy was going to say, all I can say is Bama. Roll Tide. You right, Nancy. Nancy, you are so right.
Yeah, they the only ones still rolling. They're gonna catch it here though. Somebody gonna bang them out here.
NCAA Sweet 16 matchups.
Let's see who they play.
Michigan State will play Kansas State on Thursday.
All right, here you go. Here is your the Sweet 16 is now set for the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
Oh, I still got Michigan State in there.
And they will play on. Oh, so Gonzaga did beat TCU last night. I fell asleep on that. Wow. Miami beat Indiana. I fell asleep on that too. So Florida Atlantic did beat FDU and Baylor did lose. You're right, Dodson. Creighton beat them. UConn won. Marquette lost to Michigan State, and that damn Kansas State beat Kentucky. You sons of bitches. Sorry, y'all. All right, so here's your Sweet 16 matchup. On Thursday, March 23rd, and they would have been in New York too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So Michigan State will take on Kansas State Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Arkansas will take on UConn Thursday at 7:15 p.m. Florida Atlantic will take on Tennessee at 9 p.m. Gonzaga against UCLA Thursday at 9:45. And then Friday is the other half of the Sweet 16. You got San Diego State against Nancy's Alabama Roll Tide at 6:30 on Friday. Miami's playing Houston. Houston is better now that their injuries are better. I wasn't going to pick them because they was hurt. But Houston plays Miami at 7:15. Now, here's that. Now,
I got to go with the U.
You got to go with the U. Princeton against Creighton. Shout out to the Princeton Tigers. Princeton, New Jersey. It's them small Jersey schools is always breaking some brackets. Last year it was St. Peter's, remember?
Yeah.
This year we got Princeton and Fairleigh Dickerson should have won last night. Fairleigh Dickerson should have won.
Well,
and
being
then
a Jersey guy, I got to go Princeton.
Yeah, I'm going Princeton against Creighton.
I got Michigan State.
Who you got, Dotson?
Princeton.
Michigan State. Let's hurry up from the top, Dotson. Who you got, Michigan State or Kansas?
Michigan State.
I'm going to take Michigan State. Arkansas, UConn.
Come on, man.
Arkansas, you right. Florida Atlantic against Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee, SEC,
Yeah, I'm
Dotson.
going Tennessee.
Briggs. Final game on Thursday.
Oh, Briggs' son went to that school.
Yeah, FAU. No, I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, he graduated.
Yeah, he ain't there now.
He ain't there now.
Gonzaga, UCLA, Dotson. I'm going with the Zags.
I'm going with UCLA.
I'm rich, bitch. Boca Raton, sure enough, Briggs. That's where I was at. I was down in Boca playing semi-pro basketball. And when did I go down to Boca and play semi-pro ball? 99, 98, 99. I was in Boca playing semi-pro basketball. And we were some of our games were held at FAU. So that's why I know where it's at. Yeah, I know, Diggs. All right, so we'll give you the rest of it on later on in the week because we still got some more time to get you our Sweet 16.
Nah, just write mine down because I ain't
No,
changing
you
it.
write them down. You got a pen and a pad over there? I'll read them back off tomorrow, man, so you can get them again tomorrow. We running on time here. It's 10:30.
All right, go.
All right, in other sports news, we got the girls basketball. Dawn Staley, them ain't going to lose. Iowa might get them. The white girl from Iowa can shoot. Iowa might give them a scare. I don't know if they're going to beat them, Dodson, but Iowa damn sure might give them a scare. Who you think going to give South Carolina girls a scare? Oh, my people said be careful with LSU girls.
Really?
LSU girls is good, y'all, from what I was told. I haven't watched that much girls basketball.
I haven't watched no girls basketball.
They said LSU girls might give South Carolina a
So
run.
for me to speak, it would just be speaking because of who I like, or who I know.
Now, in other sports news, breaking news, Michael Jordan is about to sell the Charlotte Hornets franchise. Yeah, he wants out. He paid $180 million for the team in 2010. The franchise is now worth $1.77 billion. That's a hell of an investment, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but he's not the only owner.
No, he's a majority owner, though.
He's the majority owner.
He bought the team in 2010 by himself for $180 million. 180. And that was 13 years ago. Guess what it's worth? $1.77 billion. Put the money out, Mike. I ain't mad at you, homie. Did you see the Michael Irving attorney releases the hotel video? Did you see this shit about Michael Irving? He gonna beat that case. That white woman was sitting there talking to him all happy and stuff. He ain't say nothing ignorant. You couldn't hear what he said, but the way she was talking to him, he ain't say nothing that bad. The way she was happy and go, I seen the video. Now you can't even talk to the white woman. Now if you a superstar or you a celebrity, black man, you can't even talk to the white receptionist at the hotel no more. Because allegedly you're going to say some ignorant shit that they're going to want to sue your ass for. So Michael Irvin is getting off of that. Shout out to his lawyer. His lawyer was mean for this one.
he gonna be suing the NFL Network. Remember, they suspended his ass.
Oh yeah, he gonna sue the NFL Network. He gonna definitely sue the NFL Network.
Yo, Playmaker, go get some of that NFL money.
Oh, he gonna get it. Briggs right. Roll Tide got guns for sale. Allegedly, Briggs.
Oh,
ignorant
shit.
Briggs. Briggs ignorant as shit for that, y'all. Briggs, you ignorant for that. Some people don't know what you're talking about, but I know what you're talking about.
Hey, Briggs, I like that. And I got a plan for that this week, and I'm going to steal that from you. It's going to be crazy, funky, mad.
Crazy, funky, mad. All right, in other sports news, let me give you the NBA scores from yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Give you the NBA score. We don't have many NBA games because they're winding down here, so NBA is almost over with. Almost a
The
done
NBA
deal.
should be over as of like around April 17th.
NBA scores from last night.
They might have not played. They can't compete with the
Tournament.
Nah.
Yeah, it was a few games on last night. Here we are. Last night, NBA scores as follows, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We had about 6 games on the docket last night, Dante. There was a few games on.
Ain't nobody watching.
So yesterday, the Phoenix Suns lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder 124-120. The Nuggets beat the Brooklyn Nets 108-102. The Hawks lost to the Spurs 126-118. The Heat beat the Pistons 112-110. The Pelicans beat the Rockets 117-107. Milwaukee beat the Raptors 118-111. The Clippers beat the Trailblazers 117-102. The Los Angeles Lakers beat the Orlando Magic last night 111-105. Today's NBA games and time as follows. We got the Indiana Pacers will travel to Queen City to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Chicago Bulls will head to Brotherly Love to take on our Philadelphia 76ers, and Joel Embiid is on an MVP race right now. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Minnesota Timberwolves will head up to New York City to take on the New York Knickerbockers today at 7:30 p.m. Golden State Warriors, still having their road troubles, will travel to H-Town to take on the Houston Rockets at 8 p.m. Dallas Mavericks will head out to Memphis to take on the Morant. No more Ja Morant. He's still not a part of the team. Mavericks will take on the Grizzlies today at 8 p.m. Final game of the night, Kings against the Jazz. Tip-off is at 9 p.m. Ja Morant was suspended 8 games by the NBA. He already served 6. They said he'll be back next week or by the end of the week. So there's your NBA scores and news for today. We have Major League Baseball's. They were what do you call it? The World Games. Have you watched any of the World Classic baseball games? No. Let's give you the scores because we do baseball here, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's winning that?
World Baseball Classic games.
I wouldn't say Honduras or Nicaragua.
No, we beat them. We beat them, cuz. I'm telling you. The USA beat Venezuelan over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, it's nice to beat them.
Yeah, so I think we're moving on to the final round.
Man, I got a funny Venezuelan thing. You know that the president of that country that died, the little short one, I was in Venezuela in a hotel, and my man came walking through there, man. They had to grab me. I was laughing so hard. I'm short, but he's a midget. And he had this little coat on. They had so many medals on that coat. I went off on him. I said, that little man, no, he was wrong. But I said, you know what? I'm going to leave that alone because that might be a kid because he ain't too tall. But this cat had, you know how you got the jacket with the medals on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he had medals on both.
So we got the World Classic Baseball semifinals. We have what do we have here? Mexico against Japan at 7 p.m. today on FS1. Mexico against Japan in the World Baseball Classics. Also saw that that's Major League Baseball. I did see something that Shaquille O'Neal was in the hospital.
Yeah, somebody told me that, but they don't know what for. Probably some bullshit. Maybe fix his toes.
You think it got to do with his feet, or you think it's something serious?
Man, I can't see nothing serious be going on with Shaq. Shaq still works out.
All right, so let's see what Shaq's in the hospital for, ladies and gentlemen. Shaquille O'Neal in hospital. All right, yeah, he's concerned. Shaquille O'Neal shares photo of himself in hospital. Here's what happened. New Jersey, Shaquille O'Neal shares a photo of himself in a hospital. Former NBA center Roy Hibbert responds, joining tweets, "Are you good, big man?" O'Neal recently had hip replacement surgery. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Shaq had hip replacement surgery while working the studio during the Turner's NCAA tournament coverage. Considered the same photo had been tweeted earlier in the week. All right, he'll be fine. He had hip surgery.
Yeah, he'll be out of the bed today.
He ain't dying on us. But thank you for that, Briggs. Briggs right, the Sixers are going to the finals. I hope so.
Yeah, he'll be up in no time because as soon as you do that, they want you up.
All right, so real quick, in some open. So that's our sports news of the day. We got NBA basketball on tonight. The NCAA will not start back up. The men's won't start back up until Thursday. The girls are playing today, though. And we have the World Classics in baseball until the season starts, which is in a couple weeks. The NBA is winding down their season. Now, in political news, because this is we do talk politics too. We just don't give you a bunch of it. What's his name again? What was our president? Who is it?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump will be arrested on Tuesday.
Allegedly.
It's not allegedly. Trump says he expects to be arrested Tuesday as New York law enforcement prepares for possible. So I'm going to read this story to you guys. Now this is where it gets me a little bit. Trump says he is expected to be arrested Tuesday as New York law enforcement prepares for possible indictment. Former President Donald Trump said Saturday he expects to be arrested in connection with the year-long investigation into hush money scheme involving adult film actress Stormy Daniels and called on his supporters to protest at such a move. In a social media post, Trump referred to himself, said the leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States will be arrested on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Though he did not say why he expects to be arrested, his team said after Trump's post that it had not received any notification from the prosecutor's office. But however, CNN's John Miller reported Friday that meetings have been going on throughout the week among city, state, and federal law enforcement agencies in New York City about security preparations for a possible indictment of Donald Trump. In the echo of Trump's appeal to supporters in the wake of 2020 presidential election, he called Saturday for action, writing protest, take our nation back.
He's still on that shit, huh?
Here's what he's trying to do. He's trying to do another raid at the Capitol Part 2. That's what he's trying to do. So allegedly,
so they're gonna try and do this dumb shit in New York.
Yeah, that's why he round them up.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
The New York police officers don't play. They ain't like the Capitol Police. I don't think they're gonna let him. They don't think they're just gonna let him do whatever they want there.
He must have forgot they got Little Italy. They got Little Israel.
I don't know,
the very people that he be talking about.
Yeah, I know.
We got a lot of
So
brothers.
Trump claims he will be arrested tomorrow. So we're gonna keep our eyes on it.
Good. I hope he get arrested.
Dotson, we're gonna keep our eyes on it, man.
As long as he get arrested, I ain't gotta leave the country.
The doctor said if he get president again, you out.
Man, I'm to Costa Rica so fast.
Costa Rica fast, huh, Dotson?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're just tuning into the show. Welcome to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to North New Jersey and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. All right, Dotson, you had a story you want to talk about this morning. You couldn't wait to talk about it. Now, go ahead and give it to me.
Did you see what happened down in Miami?
No, I did not. I'm going to Google it.
Man, they had another mass
shooting in Miami.
Mass shooting. And then they got rid of, they were just getting rid of the other one. And then like at 3 a.m, they had another one.
Wait a minute, man. This was 2021.
Nah,
Mass shooting
last
over the
night.
weekend in Miami.
Last night, I seen it on the morning news when I was on my way out, and they said that they're enforcing a curfew and other things.
Oh yeah, Dodson. All right, y'all. Nah, that's updated June 1st, 2021. Dodson, what are you talking about?
It was on the news this morning.
Where was it at?
It was on I guess the NBC. They were saying that and the mayor got on the TV too. They ain't saying no 2021. They act like it was the day.
Well, I'm trying to find it, Dodson.
Shooting in South Beach.
January 5th, 2023. Several people injured after a shooting in Miami Gardens.
No, that's the word.
I know that. I'm not seeing it.
Shooting on South Beach.
1 hour ago, Miami Beach curfew imposed amid raising chaos and violence. All right, maybe this is it.
Yeah, 2 dead, 2 arrested after shooting in South Beach.
All right, Miami Beach curfew imposed amid rising chaos and violence 1 hour ago. Miami Beach officials will meet on Monday to discuss curfew restrictions for this coming weekend after a state of emergency was declared on Sunday.
It's the second time it happened down there.
A brief curfew was imposed after spring break in the city was punctuated by 2 fatal shootings over the weekend. The curfew was in place from midnight on Sunday until 6 local on Monday. This marks the second year Miami Beach declared a state of emergency related to violence during spring break. So maybe you don't want to go to Miami for spring break. So the crowds of
don't
people.
want it for spring break, and there's a lot of other places in Florida that don't want spring break to be there.
That's why they're running to Miami.
They
Okay,
said
let's
it's
read.
loud.
So the crowds of people and firearms descending upon the city has created a peril that cannot go unchecked. Despite efforts by the city to keep violence at bay, said Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gilbert in a video message released on Sunday, we don't want spring break in our city. It's too rowdy. It's too much disorder. And it's too difficult to police these kids, he said. The most recent shooting occurred on Sunday in South Beach, one of Florida's most popular destinations for spring break, according to the Miami Beach police. Police said the victim was shot multiple times by a suspect who appeared to not have any clear motive. The victim died after being rushed to a local hospital. Then on Friday night, one male victim was shot and killed, and another seriously injured. Crowds fled from restaurants and clubs as the shots were fired. BBC's USA media partner CBS reported. Police detained one person from the scene on Friday and retrieved 4 firearms. Mr. Gilbert said that the manager's emergency powers enabling the curfew are limited to 72 hours. A city commission has planned to meet on Monday, which is today, to consider possible further restrictions next week, with another curfew likely from Thursday through Monday. The recent escalations of violence and disorder happened despite the last call for alcohol in parts of Miami Beach being shifted from 5 to 2 after noise complaints from city residents. It has been common for the city to enact an early last orders time during spring break, a week in March when thousands of students descend on the famous Southern Florida Strip. So you can't go to South Beach for spring break.
They got something else down there too. It's a festival or like a convention for like house music down there too.
Yeah, I've done the house music convention. I ain't never seen nobody get shot though.
Nah, I've been down Florida many times. I ain't never seen nobody get shot.
So what you think, Dotson? When you were young, did you spring break? So why do you think there's so much violence during spring break now?
Well, because there's so much violence everywhere in the United States. Shit.
Is that why? Briggs says, I stay out of South Beach. It ain't the same.
Ain't nowhere the same. At the end of the day, man, we back to that same old shit. Too many guns.
Too many guns, man.
Shit.
Way too many
We
guns.
might, our citizens might have more guns than our armed forces.
They say it's more guns than it is people.
Yeah, I believe them.
That's crazy right now, ladies and gentlemen. All All right, if you're just tuning in, it is the Wake Up Show with IMD. It is a Make Money Monday. You got a business, a company, or organization, feel free to put it in the comments.
Yeah, that's it's just sad the way this country is gone. But we already knew, at least I knew this was going to happen. Eventually the bubble was going to bust, but I didn't think it would be in my time. All this stuff that they've created and the manipulations, the corruptions, it's all coming to a head.
Yeah, it's sad, real sad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some advertisement. Then we're going to come back on the other side and close out today's show. You tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. We're going to pay some bills. We're going to come back on the other side. Don't y'all go nowhere.
Top-notch entertainment and Cliff Love present Comedy Night, 30 and above with ID. Cliff Love's birthday celebration. Music mixed by the area's top DJs, DJ Shaky and DJ Tavon, featuring R&B sensation Diane Starr and comedian IMD. It's Comedy Night at the Queen City Elks Lodge, 230 Catherine Street, Salisbury, Maryland. For more information, contact her at 410-422-6998. Doors open at 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Limited early bird tickets available. $25 including dinner. More at the door. Comedy Night.
Saturday night, March 25th.
Hey, tri-state area, do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV, but you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit? Then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Halfstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Halfstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856-283-0066. Halfstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
The Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media is powered by Burger Bar. Some of the fresh, best, healthiest burgers in the city. Head down to 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey, or you can call that number at 856-503-5175. 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week. The Burger Bar, some of the freshest and healthiest and best burgers in the tri-state. Burger Bar, 3334 Federal Street, Camden, New Jersey. You can call the number 856-479-9876. Open 7 days a week, and yes, they do deliver.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to Newark, New Jersey, and every city and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD, with Dotson hanging out on the couch, but not the couch, the chair. Be back on this couch tomorrow. House rights. 2guyschefing@gmail.com. The number is 1-609-222-0762. Make sure you guys get with 2guyschefing on IG to provide meals for all your events. You will not be disappointed with 2guyschefing. All right, Dotson, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Hey man, all I can say today is I'm hoping everybody has a beautiful rest of the Monday. And at the same time, here's something food for thought. Like, you gotta say,
Give it to him,
what are we gonna do with all this violence that we have in our country? I mean, the violence ain't all based around racism, but to me, this is just me, this is my opinion. It's based on all the greed and corruption that you have in the United States. The United States went somewhere where now, to me, there's no loyalty, there's no sense of honor, and also there's no sense of treating your fellow man right. So all I gotta say is, on that note, I'm gone.
You gone? Gone? You on the camera too, gone. I just say he going, y'all. All right. I wanna end the show. First, my final thoughts is I wish my mother a happy birthday today. Mom, if you're watching, if your friends are watching on that cruise, please be safe. Can't wait to see you when you get back, but enjoy your cruise. My mama's on a cruise for her birthday with her aunties and her friends.
Enjoy it.
And they going to Belize, Honduras, and there's another country they stopping at. I just told her, make sure you come the hell back. You know, they be wilding, y'all. So I just want to spend another big special shout out to my mother, the one that gave me life, and I don't know where I'd be without that woman. So big shout out. Happy birthday to you, Mom. Please enjoy your day. And I know you will. I know you're definitely going to have fun. Final thoughts today. I want to share with you guys something someone told me one time. They said, in order to change, you must first change. See, everybody want to change, but don't nobody want to go through the change. See, it's nice to say, hey, I want to change, but do you really want to change? Or is it just lip service? Sounds good. Because change comes with work. There's nothing easy about a change. It's going to take some work. But the change that you set out for yourself and the work that you put out to create the change in your life will benefit you tremendously in the future. So if you want to change, you can change. But stop saying I want to change, but you don't want to do the work that make you change. Because change comes with what? Change. Means you got to do something different. Wise man once told me, if you keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, it's insanity. Yeah, it's called being crazy. Insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. So you don't want to be that way. You can't keep doing the same thing because you're going to keep getting the same thing. So if you want to change, you actually got to put in some work. It's going to take some work to change. Ain't just going to happen overnight, but it can happen. It is possible to change. I'm a living witness of change. Doesn't mean I'm where I want to be. Nowhere's near it. Change every day. Got to put in work to change every day because I didn't like the person I used to be. Sometimes I don't like the person I am today. It comes with change. So we can't be too hard on ourselves. We can't be hard on other folks because you never know what a person is dealing with and how they're trying to change. Because when you say, I want to change, just know it comes with work in order for you to change. Let's recap today's show. It is a Make Money Monday. Today is Monday, March 20th, 2023, my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mommy. And today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is sunny, high at 52, low at 31. We have a 0% chance of precipitation tonight, so it's not going to rain. And we hit spring at 12 p.m. today. So officially happy spring at 12 o'clock. The winter is over. Bye-bye, old man winter, even though we're going to get a snowstorm in spring. All right, so happy birthday to each and every one of you out there. If it's your birthday, it's your Earth Day, please enjoy your day and enjoy your time and your day by drinking responsibly. All right, happy birthday again to my mother. We did our weekend review this morning like we do each and every Monday. Gospel song of the day at the 9:30 hour is He Won't Fail. Todd Gower. I promise you God won't fail you. You just got to trust him. Sports news of the day, we talked about the NCAA tournament. Bye-bye, our University of Kentucky Wildcats. DJ Wagner will be there next year, though, so hopefully we can get back to getting to the Final Four. Because John Calipari, man, I love you, John, but you got to do something, man. So sports news, we got NBA basketball. We got the World Baseball Classic is on. Girls basketball is still going, but the NCAA Men's Sweet 16 will not start back up until Thursday. Open discussion, and then we just closed out our show. So that's going to close out today's show. We want to thank you guys for being a part of this crazy, wacky show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to encourage you to love God, live life to the fullest, and along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till tomorrow, we'll be back, God willing, with the Truth on Tuesday. Thank y'all for being a part of this show. I appreciate that. Peace. Gone. Dotson, can you do this video?